add the numerator. What are the numerators? 12 and 5. So 12 and 5 divided. You. 12 and 5 divided.
Education is very, very important for so many reasons. To begin with, it makes a disabled person feel loved by his or her colleagues, and it also makes them happy because they share things with their colleagues in the classroom, they do things together, and so they seem to forget about their disabilities and then know that, oh, after all, they are part of their colleagues. And then secondly, it makes them also see themselves as being important, because the love their colleagues extend to them, they also love themselves, so that they wouldn't even isolate themselves. They always be with their colleagues and then do things together. So once this is done, they would, open up and then be with their colleagues. To add more to what I've said, inclusive education is important because when the disabled are with their colleagues and they need help, they get immediate help. But if they are isolated, they are put, the same people, the disabled people are put together and there is a challenge. Who will help them? So once they are with their colleagues help them. They even help them carry their books. They help them lift their bags and all that. And it is part of the love that their colleagues show to them. Yes. And then I would also want to say that if it will be proper or if it will be possible, part of the MP's Common Fund should be allocated to children with disability in schools. Secondly, I would be happy if free medical care is given to disabled children, giving them a special identification card so that when they go to hospitals, they will have free medical care. I would also, it would be nice if MPs visit the schools, go to their constituencies, visit the schools, and then look out for disabled children who need help, and then they also sit down with the children, talk to them, and then the children will feel loved. I also want to add that it would be nice if children, the disabled, are sent to the Parliament House to see how MPs do their work, and seeing that after all there are disabled MPs amongst their colleagues, it will also motivate them to study hard and also become like them. I would also add that it will be nice the president increases the number of disabled ministers in his cabinet to motivate the younger ones in the school to learn hard and become somebody, knowing very well that if they learn and then they achieve a lot, one day they will be made MPs, because knowledge is power. Your physical outlook has nothing to do with your brain. If you are disabled, it doesn't mean that all is lost. Your brains are still working.
I would say it is very important that the increased education from my personal experience, I feel it is the best. When people of learning abilities are included, it helps them to build their confidence. At that level, he knows since we are here with some people like Paul and other people, now he can, when he wants to relate, you come to you tell me. And if he cannot construct a full sentence, he knows that his colleagues, people, have been saying I will, but he cannot construct that way. I will tell you that we, indicating that he wants to do something. When he wants to drink water and I'm teaching any of the classrooms, he will come to me and tell me, water. You just point to the map and then tell me that water. I mean, if not through inclusive education, he will be in the house or be excluded and doing all these things by himself. So I think it's the best. And if there is any motivation or anything coming from anywhere, it should be done fast. Thank you.
I would suggest that they should mix some of the disabled children in the mixed school so that they can learn from others. He learns from the others that he is mixed with. Things that he couldn't do, now he's doing. He can speak. First he cannot speak, but now I'm giving him voice, and so when I say that he says it, and when others to say something, he also repeats them. So I think it's good.
Inclusive education is a good venture for the schools and for the children. With inclusive education, if teachers were asked to, go to a center, if there's something that teachers will go and upgrade themselves, have a lecture or a workshop, they will also know how to, say to the children in a better way than they are doing now.
I think it's a good idea that the disabled children or people should also be mixed up with the able ones. Some of them are better, they write well, they answer questions, and sometimes they do better than even the able ones. I have one in my class, she's volleyball. See her writing, although she's disabled in the right hand and the right leg, but she writes very well. She's very quick.
What I think is that we should identify their deviances. So I realize that when it comes to theory, they don't really do well. So when it comes to practical work, they become so much interested and they take part in the practical work. Special educators should be attached to this school to have time for these children, just to instruct them. Maybe they attend this school, a teacher should be attached to them. So every day they will take them through their lessons and also they also live alongside with their peers, but they should be also handled in their own way. Because most of them cannot cope with the actual work, but with a special teacher taking care of them, it will devise means of letting them do the same thing at their own pace and time. So to me, the government should also again make the schools friendly to such people by also giving them their learning materials to work with.